Lions are among the mammals that are classified as felines, and they are referred to as the kings of the forest, and they used to live in all parts of the world, such as Asia, Africa, and Europe. Central and South Africa, despite their similarity, are different in size, the environment in which they live, diet and many other characteristics. The size of the lions and their external structure. The length of the African lion is from one head to another back from 1 meter to 40 meters to 2 meters, while the tail is from 67 centimeters to 1 meter, and its weight ranges between 100 and 191 kilograms. As for the Asian lion, its structure will be larger, and the weight of the lion, which ranges from 120 to 226 kilograms, can range in length from head to the back of 2 to 280 centimeters, while the length of its tail will reach 90 centimeters. Male lion is larger than the female in both cultivars, and it has a thick hair around its head, which gives it a distinct shape from the rest of the animals. Its main function is to show the male a more attractive view of the female, and it also hides the neck and neck area during the fights and encounters with other males. Habitat of lions. African lions live in Angola, Botswana, Mozambique, Tanzania, South Sudan, and other parts of the Great Sub-Sahara. The areas where black lions graze are more than 200 kilometers, while Asian lions are found only in the Indian National Forest, which is a park. It covers an area of 1,412 square kilometers and includes lands with rainforests, pastures and rocky hills. The diet of African black lions eat large animals found in rangelands, including antelopes, zebras, and wildlife, while Asian lions eat goats, deers, buffalo, and many other animals. The nature of black lions is social in nature and lives in groups. The African black lives in a herd consisting of 3 males and about 10 females, in addition to cubs. However, the number of lions in one herd can reach 40 lions. As for the Asian lions, the groups in them are divided into male herds, female herds and only grouped during the mating season, but the common characteristic of these lions is that the female of one herd is from the same family, because it often remains in the same herd throughout its life, while the male lions begin to form their own herd when the appropriate age for it. Lions mate at the age of 3 or 4 years, the female's pregnancy is 4 months, and the last pregnancy is away from the herd, and remains until her young children are born away from the others, and her cubs are hidden in the first 6 weeks of her life. The lion is a symbol of strength and ferocity across different eras. It is a mammal, English, Mammalia, a carnivore, English, Carnivora, a felidae family, English, Felidae, and a tiger race, English, Pantheroleo, which includes in addition to lions both jaguars, tigers, and leopards, which is the second largest felidae after the tigers, and the lion has a long muscular body, a large head, short feet, and is more active during the night. Information about the lion diet. The lion is considered one of the carnivores, and it feeds mainly on large animals whose mass ranges between 45 to 453 kilograms, but in cases of food shortage it can feed on animals smaller than that, and from the animals that prey on it: zebra, wild rabbits, buffalo, reptiles, rodents. An African telet, and the lion uses its strong jaws to bite on the neck of its prey or suffocate it to death. The adult male lion can eat approximately 34 kilograms of meat during one meal, then rest for a whole week before resuming hunting, and spend male and female are approximately 21–22 an hour of the day in rest, sleep, or sitting, and fishing for 2 or 3 hours during the day only, and in times when prey are widely available. The outer shape usually has strong bodies, covered by golden yellow fur, and male lion differs from the female in terms of size and shape, where the female is smaller than the male, and she has a yellowish-brown fur, and lacks the corp, which is the thick woolly fur surrounding the face, which covers the neck of the male lion. and its color varies from blonde to reddish-brown to black. The male is fully developed between approximately 1.8 to 2.1 meters, and has a tail that reaches a length for 1 meter, the height of his body until the shoulders is about 1.2 meters, and its mass ranges between 170 to 230 kilograms, while the female body length is 1.5 meters, and the height of its body until the shoulder ranges between 0.9 to 1.1 meters, and its mass ranges between 120 to 180 kilograms, and the lion's tail is usually tufted from the hair at the end of it is darker than the color of the rest of the body. Reproduction: females reach adulthood at the age of 4 years, and males reach it at the age of 5 years, and the gestation period lasts between 110–119 days, after which the mother puts a number between a cub and 6 cubs. She takes over. Females are usually the task of caring for the young. The young is usually fed by feeding from his mother for a period of 6 months, and begins eating meat at the age of 3. And some famines or male attacks on the group to seize it may lead to the death of nearly 80% of cubs during the first 2 years of their lives. Newborn lions are impotent, blind, and have thick fur with dark-colored points, which usually disappear after maturity and adulthood, and you start participating in the killing at the age of 11 months, and you cannot live alone until you reach 2 years of age, and the males graduate from the group in which they were usually born at about the age of 3 years, and begin to move from one place to another until they are more than 5 years old, when you try at that time seizing add another group to live in. In contrast, many adult black males live by moving from one place to another throughout their lives. The habitat: the lions lived long ago in Africa, Asia, and Europe, but now they live in Africa only, and there are a number between 350–400 Asian lions live in Sasangir Reserve. India, on the Asian continent, is an exceptional case. The continent of Africa to the northern regions of South Africa, and does not live in the tropical regions where wet tropical forests prevail. The countries in which lions are common on the African continent include Angola, Botswana, Mozambique, Tanzania, Central African Republic, South Sudan, and other parts of sub-Saharan Africa. General facts about lions: general facts about lions include: lion can sleep 20 hours a day. A resident lion can live in the zoo until the early 20s, while the lioness lives in the wild until the age of 16, and the male age in the wild usually does not exceed 12 years. The age of the lion can be inferred by looking at the color of the surrounding face. The darker the more, the older the lion. The roar of the lion can be heard about 8 kilometers away. The lion is known as the lion of the jungle, but it actually lives in grasslands and plains, and this may be because Africa is often associated with dense forests. The male lion takes on the task of defending the group, while the lioness usually takes the charge of hunting, and the lion is usually the one who eats first. Lions are the only type of cat that forms social groups, English, pride, unlike other cats that live alone, and these groups usually consist of about 5 females, 2 males, and their children, and the number of one group may reach 40 individuals, and females usually remain in groups where she was born for life. The lion can run at speeds of approximately 22.4 meters per second, and bounce a distance of approximately 11 meters. Lions are among the mammals that are classified as felines, and they are referred to as the kings of the forest, and they used to live in all parts of the world, such as Asia, Africa, and Europe. Central and South Africa, despite their similarity, are different in size, the environment in which they live, diet, and many other characteristics. The size of the lions and their external structure: the length of the African lion is from one head to another back from 1 meter to 40 meters to 2 meters, while the tail is from 67 centimeters to 1 meter, and its weight ranges between 100 and 191 kilograms. As for the Asian lion, its structure will be larger, and the weight of the lion, which ranges from 120 to 226 kilograms.